What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Element here, and I'm coming back at you again with another life story video, so let's get right into this one. So this story time all takes place back in the wonderful year of 2016. Man, that was a time to be alive. Drake reference. Subtle Drake reference. Totally not ashamed of it. And at this time, your boy Element was working at a summer camp, so that summer camp has since shut down, and I had been going there for years at that point. I forgot how long. I was there 11 years at that point. I went there as a camper, and I worked there until I was 18. Side note, most of the people I met at this camp are still some of my closest friends to this day, and I still keep in touch with them, so I'm forever grateful that I was able to go to that camp and I was able to work there as well. So yeah, back in 2016, your boy Element was working at this camp, and I worked on an ATV trail. Now, I know some of you call them four-wheelers, but I'm just going to call them ATVs for the story because it's easier to say. You all know what they are, though. ATVs, four-wheelers, quads, whatever you want to call them. They're basically vehicles that you can ride on, and they're a lot of fun. They're meant for off-roading for the most part, but I know some people like to break the law and take them on the road. I'm not one of those people. So I was working at their ATV trail, where our job was basically to teach campers how to ride the ATV safely and how to not be stupid and get hurt, and pretty much put the helmets on and the protective gear, and that was our job. Now, I worked with one of my friends that I haven't spoke to in years there. I'm not going to say his real name because I'm sure that he would not be okay with me using his real name, so we'll just call him Mike. So me and Mike worked at this ATV trail every day, and we were supposed to be in charge of cleaning it up as well, and we did every day, and we made sure the ATVs were all good. We had side-by-sides also, and they were a lot of fun. So for the ATVs we had there, we had a Polaris 50cc, which is a really small quad, and then a Polaris 90cc, and then there was a Polaris side-by-side as well. So we had a decent amount of them. I love the 90cc one, and that's the one that's mainly involved in this story time. So one day, Mike and I are riding these ATVs around. We're just like messing around like we always do. We pulled the governors out, which are the speed pins that make it go faster if you pull them out. It's also set speed control for the kids because we don't want the kids flying around the turns going crazy. And we were just tearing up the dirt and the track completely with these things, and it was bad. So we made some major dust clouds with this dirt trail ATVs. 16 and 17-year-olds together on two quads. Not a good idea, just gonna say that right now. We were not mature, and your boy Element had the brightest idea in the world. And by the brightest idea, I mean so fucking dumb, it's not even funny. So I decided, hey, the 90cc is pretty easy to ride, so what if I ride on it backwards? And I wish I could show you the video of this. I still have it on my phone to this day. I don't know if I would get in any legal trouble if I did, so for now I'm going to hold off on showing it until I know for sure that it's okay to show. But I decided to ride it backwards. And my friend Mike started recording it because he thought it was absolutely hilarious that I was riding the ATV backwards. I also did a wheelie on it, which is so bad, and I had no protective equipment at all on me, and it was bad as well, so please do not do that either. Not a good idea. And the way this ATV trail was set up, there were tires around it because it actually used to be this thing called road rally, which are like the little pedal carts. I don't even know if you guys have ever seen them. They look like go-karts, but you pedal them. They're not actually motorized at all. So there's a ton of half tires around this track just to prevent you from like falling off the quad, or if you crash, you just like stop so you don't get hurt super badly. So your boy Element started getting a little bit cocky, and then he decided to go faster backwards, and he crashed into one of the tires, and the four-wheeler ended up getting stuck. And Mike and I ended up spending like 25 minutes just trying to get the quad pulled out of the dirt. It was so ridiculous. I think I still have that on video, and if I could ever show it, I will, but we spent a long time trying to get that out of there. Luckily, I didn't get hurt and nobody else did, but just so you guys know, please do not do that. It's a bad idea. Also, the wheeling part, I could probably show the wheelie because it doesn't really have anything in the video that I can't show, but just don't do that without any equipment on. It's such a stupid idea. So yeah, I'm going to include another part of this story that I wasn't there for, but Mike actually told me a year prior to this, before I started working with him at the ATV trail, him and his friend John, which is not his real name again, by the way, because I'm not going to give out real names, ended up making such a big dust pile with the quads that the maintenance workers from the camp came up with fire extinguishers because they thought that they set the camp on fire, and that's what they were concerned about, which is absolutely hilarious and ridiculous. So guys, moral of this story is make sure you guys wear a helmet and protective vest if you go on quads. Also, don't dust up a camp to the point where people think that the camp is on fire and the maintenance workers are coming up with fire extinguishers, because that's absolutely ridiculous. Don't be like 2016 Element and do wheelies without any protection on, or ride the quad backwards because you think it's funny, because I promise you, it's not a good idea and you're going to end up getting hurt. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.